In today's episode, we're gonna make some pie. And of course, this is not no ordinary pie. This is a water pie. This recipe comes from the Great Depression back in 1929 through 1941. The main ingredient is H2O. It's in the name, water pie. If you're ready, I'm ready. My oh my, let's make some pie. We're gonna start this off by adding 1 cup of sugar to a bowl. And then we've got 4 tablespoons of flour. And we're gonna add that to this bowl with sugar as well. And all you wanna do here is you want to use a fork and just slowly combine the two together. And set this aside for the time being. In the meantime, let's go ahead and turn our oven to 400 degrees. One and a quarter cups of water, and we're gonna do a quarter cup of lemon juice and add it to this. Before that, what we need to do is take the lemon and make some lemon zest out of that. So we're gonna use the lemon zest grater and go ahead and just start zesting away. Okay, now that we got the lemon zest in there, so let's go ahead and cut up our lemon, and we're gonna squeeze it with a lemon juicer. And there you have it. Lemon juice, lemon zest, and H2O. Let's add this water mixture into our pie crust. Now the next step for this is we are going to add the flour and sugar mixture on top. So we're gonna do this by using basically a sprinkle method. And the most important part about this is after you put it in, do not mix it. And of course, you can always substitute the lemon for either lime or, better yet, orange. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna sprinkle over 2 teaspoons of this vanilla extract that we have. And again, don't mix it. We're gonna leave it alone so that it's gonna mix on its own. And the last ingredient, the butter. We're gonna go ahead and cut this up 1 tablespoon at a time, and we're gonna add pats of butter on top of this pie. So now we'll take 1 pat at a time, just place it right up here on top, just like so. Take the next one, put it about there. You want to evenly distribute it out through on top of the pie, and 1 in the center. And that's really it. That's all it takes to make this pie. The last step, throw it in the oven for about 30 minutes on 400 degrees. And after the 30 minutes, we're gonna drop the level down to 375 degrees and bake it for another 30 minutes. All right, time to throw it in the oven. And here it is, right out of the oven, still hot. As you can see, it's still bubbling up. It's a little bit liquidy, but don't worry about it. We need to let this cool down to room temperature. Once that happens, it's gonna start hardening. And after about an hour on the counter, we're gonna go ahead and put it in the refrigerator for 1 more hour. And after that, we're ready to take it out of the fridge, slice it, and eat it as well. I'll see you soon. This recipe is over 91 years old. To have conjured up this type of recipe during that time, you must have been a pastry chef, and you didn't even know it. All right, enough of this talk. Now, let's take a bite out of this old-fashioned pie. Will you look at that consistency? Just the look alone, I'm pretty impressed. It's like a very thick custard almost. This is looking amazing. So let's take a bite. And for those of you who are afraid that the crust will not bake, I got news for you. It's perfect. Even the consistency of this looks like it's lemon curd, and it's not. So simple to make. Who needs to buy a pie when you can actually make it for pennies? Okay, it has a creamy, lemony, buttery taste to it. It almost reminds me also of a vanilla sugar cookie. The most exciting part about this whole thing is when you're seeing the reaction of your friends and family when you tell them the name of this pie, water pie, and the main ingredient is water. This is the perfect summer dessert that goes alongside with some fresh berries and whipped cream. You can make this water pie again during the fall by adding 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg instead of adding the lemon and the lemon zest. Well, that just wraps up today's episode. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this water pie. And share with your friends and family, and that bell. Click on that bell so that you're notified when my next videos upload. And until next time, keep on rocking.